Hello everyone, I'm RobtheMod, and this is part 9 of Gran Turismo 7 on the PlayStation 5. And, well, last time... Well, we're supposed to be getting the European hot hatches, aren't we? They wanted us to do it here. They wanted us to do a race at Brands Hatch. A race at Alsace. I'm probably pronouncing that incredibly badly. And Sedina. Whatever. But yeah, that's what we've got to do. There's no PP limit. So I'm actually gonna. I don't want to be in my Mini Cooper that but essentially forced me to upgrade. I've managed to get where. Oh, there's the garage. See, this is what I've complained about the menu before. This is where like the Gran Turismo 6 menu system is great. It was essentially this. It was excellent. We're gonna go in the Sylvia K. Right. One thing I'm gonna mention. I mean, this is not Gran Turismo 7 related, but it is something channel related, and I'll do it quickly before we actually enter the race here. We'll go to Brands Hatch and we'll get ready here. But if I go into the PlayStation menu here and I go to downloads and uploads, yeah, you can see that Sackboy: A Big Adventure is downloading, and that's because it's the free PlayStation Plus game for April 2023, which is when I'm recording this. As you can see, 4th of April up there in the top right. I need a car that's European. That would have been nice to know. I guess we're going to use the Clio then. Actually. But yeah, that is actually a game I want to do on the channel. I don't know when it's going to come out, but it is actually a game I'm going to record someday. I'm recording a lot of PlayStation 5 stuff, I've noticed. This good car, this, but it's a bit. Wasn't great in the braking and turning department at the same time. I have just recorded Wreckfest as well, so you'll be seeing that at some point in the future as well. I've mentioned that before in the last episode. But yeah, I'm recording a lot of PlayStation 5 stuff at the moment. I mean, this technically isn't PlayStation. This is PlayStation 5, but Ratchet and Clank. I'm playing that. Is this a lot? No, it's the short version of the circuit. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank. Great. PlayStation 3 game. It was originally a PlayStation 2 game. Then it got a HD version on the PlayStation 3, and now that's streaming on PlayStation Plus. So I am actually playing that on the PS5. I'm recording that as well, and that's. I know you're getting like the first Ratchet and Clank at the moment. That actually was played on the PlayStation 3. In case you're interested to know. But I shouldn't have gone in for the RAM there. But I did. I didn't mean to go in for the RAM, but I did. And that's the car that we're going to unlock. That Mini Cooper. Telling me to brake. I'm not. Well, yeah, I guess I do. I'll be honest. I do much prefer the Gran Turismo 6 racing line where it told you to brake on the racing line instead of just having these giant markers that say brake. I'll be honest. I understand why they've done it this way. It definitely makes it easier for the casual person to know when to brake. But it's not. I guess it is. It's not great. It doesn't look great in my opinion. Especially, what doesn't help is when it fades in and out. Like, it doesn't actually appear because of like obviously how when you're accelerating whatever, so it just sort of fades in. You'll see there. See, it's not. I mean, I'm complaining about it. I mean, people will be like, "Well, just turn off the braking zone then." I probably should. I mean, to be fair, what happened to my voice there? I think my issue is I need to just take a swig of water. But yeah, to be fair, in Wreckfest I don't. Well, there is no braking lines or anything like that, and I'm okay at that. But yeah, we finished first. I'll tell you what though, when I was the Sackboy game, yeah. We've unlocked the Mini Cooper S, nice. Yeah, the Sackboy game. I went to click on it, right, and what happened? I clicked on it and it was like, on PlayStation Plus, you add it to your library and then you can download it. So I'm gonna do this. So I add all the games to my library, but I don't always download. Some of them I download, but some of them I don't. And Sackboy is one of them. There we go, it's ready to play now. I'm not going to play it, I'm going to continue playing this. I guess I'm going to get the message that it's installed at some point, actually. But I saw it, and it was like, it's 102 gigabytes. And I was like, really? The Sackboy? I mean, I know a lot of games are 100 and whatever gigabytes these days. I mean, yes, it's Xbox, but, well, this is 122 gigabytes, and it's only increasing. That's the thing with, I mean, I like how Gran Turismo gives you the DLC and updates and everything. It's cool, but it is huge on the old hard drive or SSD in the case of PlayStation 5 space. It's not great when your console. I mean, the PlayStation 5 comes with such a weird amount of space. It's like 875 gigabytes. Like, why? Why is that the amount of space? I assume it's a 1 terabyte one, and then the rest of it is like partitioned off. But I don't know. But I have actually put a 500 gigabyte SSD in there. I was going to get another one, but you know, at the moment I don't technically need it, because what I've got is for all the PS4 games. They still let you run that off a hard drive. So for anything PS5, I can either put it on the internal one or this 500 gig. It's technically internal, inside the system. But yeah, that's actually not used, that SSD, and there's literally nothing on it at the moment. M.2, which is what you need. Funny thing is, because it's actually not used, I could actually put it in my PC, where it probably could be used. But I'll just buy another one when I need that for the PC. Because that'll probably be where I would. I mean, here's the thing with this PC, right? Obviously, I need to store. I mean, people will be like, "Why don't you just leave them on?" Oh, I did not brake hard enough there. You know, people will be like, "Why don't you just, you know, delete the videos when you finish with them?" I keep all the not the recorded footage of the games, but I do keep all the rendered videos. I don't I don't delete them after they've been rendered. I do keep them. So I do need hard drive space for that. But yeah, when that's because I don't really access it very often, obviously. Going the distance, Angeli's press power. Okay, it's an interesting trophy, but not one that I expected. I didn't even know it existed in the game. Right, there we go. We've got the Abarth this. And the next one we're going to get is the Polo. But yeah, if I was going to do that, I would actually just get another external hard drive, actually, instead of an SSD. An SSD would be more for, like, if I was putting installing games on it. Because I do have an SSD in this PC. It's just a SATA. Right, let's do this one then. I mean, it's kind of stupid that I'm winning all these cars, but I don't need them because I've already got this Clio that I'm winning the races in anyway. Like, if I was doing races where, like, I was winning cars that I would need for the next... Oh, sorry, Mito. Didn't want to do that to you, but... I came barreling in and I didn't brake hard enough. Like I said, I would not drive like this online. Or try not to anyway. But because these are just AI, I'm not bothered. Anyway, enough about hard drives and stuff like that. I'm sure it's not interesting. More about Gran... Well, the thing is with Gran Turismo is... And this isn't a, like... Don't... Oh... God, I should have... Again, I did not brake for that. That was dumb of me. Don't take this the wrong way about Gran Turismo. I love it. I love playing. But... There's something about it where, like, Wreckfest, I can talk about, like, you know, the handling or whatever. Even when I was doing Forza Horizon 5, which you won't see, but I did actually complete that on the I completed that on the old RobtheMod channel, so that'll get re-uploaded at some point. But something about this, something about Gran Turismo, specifically these ones, like the Gran Turismo 6, like I say, I completed Gran Turismo 6, it was really, I enjoyed it. I'm enjoying this. But there's something about this that just, it feels too sterile, if you know what I mean. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but it's just, I don't know how to describe it. It's just, and I hope the developers aren't watching, because they'll feel off. And I don't mean to insult them, because it's clearly they have put love, care, and attention into this. Maybe it's just the whole, you know, credit system and everything that's causing me to do this, but I don't know. But there's something about, like, Gran Turismo 6 and Gran Turismo Sport, which I haven't done on the channel, but I want to, and this, where it just feels sterile. It's very well put together. It, you know, the handling's great and all that. Obviously, it supports the PS VR2, which I don't have, but I do want to get that at some point. Obviously, it supports wheels and all that. It's not a cash grab, but it doesn't, and it is fun. But I don't feel like I could play it for hours and hours and hours. Like, Need for Speed Most Wanted, I know it's an old game, but Need for Speed Most Wanted, I could play that for hours. They, like, even, well, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, even the Definitive Edition is, I don't know, like, the Definitive Edition is still broken. And yet I can still feel like I can play that game for hours. Hell, Wreckfest, I could honestly probably play that for hours. I just don't, because when you're capturing stuff and all that, you got to take a break to end the capture, and you've got to take a break to effectively let your voice rest, right? Right, we've completed the menu book here. But this, I feel like it's just, it's not, I wouldn't really say pick up and play. But it's just, and I mean this in a positive way, if this makes any sense. It just feels boring. Like, I can do the 2 races. Or, not the 2, like, because obviously I've done 3 here. But what I mean is, like, I can do the 2 recording sessions that I do. And I have a lot of fun with the game. But I couldn't play it all day. That's what I mean. San Andreas I can play all day. God of War I could play all day, even if it would make it great. You know, Forza Horizon 5 I could play for hours, you know. This, it just feels... It doesn't have that spark, I guess. And that's weird. And what I mean about that as well is that previous Gran Turismos, Gran Turismo 3, Gran Turismo 4, maybe even Gran Turismo 5, I can't really remember. I briefly had that on the PS3 and then I got rid of it to get Gran Turismo 6. I could play those for hours. And I don't know what it is about the more modern ones that stops me doing that. But anyway, we've completed the European Hot Hatches collection. Yeah, okay. Let's click the reward then, I guess. Oh, Sackboy's installed. So that's getting played later today. Are you familiar with the term hot hatch? Yes, I am. It refers to hatchback cars with powerful engines and a sporty suspension. Take the high-performance GTI version of Volkswagen's first-generation Golf, which debuted in 1976. It is now generally considered to be the very first hot hatch. This Polo is the successor to the original GTI. I mean, it sort of is, but the Golf GTI still exists as well. While brands such as England's Cooper and Italy's Abarth have been producing high-performance models since the 50s. Washer Kart GTO. I mean, I can do that in this episode, for God's sake. Yeah, alright. I mean, I bet they're not looking dirty, but I guess we'll finish that in this episode. Can I skip, please? There we go. Escapes is now open. What about GT Auto? Is that? Yeah. Right, let's go here then. Our maintenance and service. Yes, I want to customize. Yeah. I mean, all I think you can really do is paint, isn't it? Unless they've changed stuff now. Or they can widen bodies. Nice, but we're going to do a car wash. Okay, that makes the controller vibrate, and I'm not... I mean, at least that's sort of interesting, I guess. We don't need to do any oil changes. Why would we want a wide body? I don't know, but guess it would make it difficult for people to overtake. Anyway, we're going to go back to the cafe and get, hopefully, another event to do. Yeah. Yes, I know I can change the wheels now, trying to my car, and bang. I read that as scrape, actually, which is probably not what you want to do. Tokyo Expressway, but I've been driving that on the, Oh, I did that on the thing, didn't I? Oh, so I need to do a National B license then, I guess. Right. Do I have a National B license? Oh, that was interesting. I don't know if that was meant to happen or if it was... or what, but yeah. Yeah, I think that this is glitching out a bit. I also can't skip this, so yeah. Well, I guess we're having a nice little look at the Tokyo Expressway here. So yeah, I've been RobtheMod. Thank you very much for watching part 9 of Gran Turismo 7. And ta-ra.